The Australian Animal Adventures, starring Bilby, Echidna, and Platypus. This is the Australian bilby. It has a long muzzle that has a pink nose. They have long and pointy ears to help them hear and detect their prey. They have a long tongue to help them reach food. They eat insects, larvae, seeds, spiders, bulbs, and fruits. They are omnivores, which means they eat both plants and meat. They do not drink water as they get all their moisture from their food. It has strong limbs and claws to move and build burrows in which they live. They live in scattered desert spots in the Northern Territory, the Great Sandy Desert and Kimberley areas of Western Australia. As well as living in their burrows, they live in spinifex and grass shrubland in hot and dry areas. They are also nocturnal, which means they are active at night when it is cooler. Meet the Australian echidna. It has a back covered in spines on its short and stocky body. It has a small tail and short limbs for digging in the soil. They have a long snout, which they use to break up logs and termite mounds. Termites are their main source of food. They usually live in rocks, hollow logs, and among tree roots. When it rains or is windy, they usually burrow into the soil or shelter under grass. They use their snout to detect danger. When they get scared, they curl up into a ball with its snout and legs tucked beneath it and its sharp spines sticking out. The male echidna has a hollow spur on its back leg, which can inject poison into the attacker. Echidna and platypuses are the only monotremes in the world, which means they are egg-laying mammals. The mother develops a pouch in breeding season into which the egg is. Meet the Australian platypus. The platypus lives beside freshwater rivers and lakes in burrows in eastern Australia. They have a woolly fur coat, a long flat bill, and big webbed feet which they use for swimming. They have a long flat tail. The male platypus has a hollow spur similar to an echidna on the underside of both back legs. They use this to defend themselves against predators and inject venom. The platypus eats mainly at night and they swim into the fresh water to use their long bills to turn up mud and look for their food. The platypus is also a monotreme, so they are mammals that lay eggs. The female lays 2 to 4 eggs and looks after them for 2 weeks before they hatch.